Win as one. EA Sports FIFA 21 sponsors Saturday Social.
This is FIFA Versus with Callum Wilson and Joe Willock in partnership with EA Sports FIFA 21. Lads, I'm going to be quizzing you on your Newcastle teammates' FIFA ratings. Before we get into it, I've got to ask you what you like at FIFA and who's better at FIFA out of you two?
I don't know, maybe Joe, because I'm a bit rusty at the moment, but if I get back on it, I was a serious player back in the day.
Well, yeah. Serious player. Joe, what you like at FIFA? Go on.
When back in the day, like last year, I was proper good, man. Lockdown, I was so good. I think I could have joined the team. And
oh, really? That good?
yeah, that good, I swear. But now I'm a bit crusty.
Okay, all right. Do you know your ratings? So let's talk about your overall FIFA 21 rating. Callum, do you know what yours is?
No, not this year, no.
Okay, I can tell you 78 is your rating. So are you happy with that?
No. It has to be starting with an 8 for sure.
Yeah, a couple of points higher you think it should be.
Some respect on my name, man. 70 is not even a gold card, is it? It's
78, it's a gold card. It's a gold card.
What, the strong gold or the faded gold, you know?
The faded gold. Joe, should Callum be a bit higher, do you think?
Yeah, man, I think it should be at least 80 something.
Yeah, okay.
84. I'll give Callum 83.
And your own rating, do you know your rating?
Nah, I don't even want to know my rating, man.
You don't want to know it? Well, I'll tell you. It's 71. So again, what is your thoughts on? Oh, he's not happy.
Silver card.
That's a bronze. That's free from.
It is a silver card. You're not happy with that, Joe? I could tell by your body language you weren't happy with that.
I'm fuming with that.
You must have seen it already. You must have knew that it was coming.
Not happy.
No, surely he's got to get one of them gold ones now. You know, for these goals he's been scoring.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, scoring the goals, I'm sure you'll get an upgrade for next season. Right, let's move it on. Let's talk about your teammates. Who do you think is the highest rated player at Newcastle according to FIFA 21?
Probably Alan, I reckon.
Oh, Alan's 80. They've got a player on 83.
Well, if I'm 77, 78, I'm disappointed with that.
It's Martin Dubravka, 83 rating.
Who's doing these ratings?
Is that wrong then?
I don't think a goalie should be more than, like Alan, say, for example, he's one of them flair players and you I don't know what he's classed as, like a left winger or a right winger. Usually they've got like higher ratings.
He's for you, Callum. Alan Saint-Maximin should be the highest rated player overall at Newcastle, you think?
Yeah. I reckon him or me.
I was about to say that. Him or yourself. Joe, what are you saying then? Let's bring in a neutral, I suppose, in this debate between Alan and Callum. Who would you have as your highest rated player?
I'll say Callum or Alan. Obviously, got a goal scorer there and someone that's just everyone knows how good he is. He's a flair player. I feel like they're the highest rated players on FIFA.
Yeah.
Anyway. So that's what it is. Yeah.
Let's give Dubravka some love though, because obviously, he is the highest rated player. Callum, you come up against him in training a lot, one-on-one drills. Give us an insight into what he's like.
Yeah, he's a great guy, goalkeeper, great guy. Yeah, I think he's obviously national goalkeeper as well, which is good. Him and Darlow have been going at it this season. Yeah,
they have, yeah.
One spot. I think Darlow probably found himself a bit unfortunate to be on the bench, but that's down to the manager's decisions. They've been pushing each other, which has brought the best out of each other, which is what the team needs, really.
Okay, next up, who has the highest pace rating at Newcastle? Joe, I'm going to come to you first with this one. Quickest player, who are you saying?
Probably Alan, no?
Yeah, you're right. 93 rating. So that is a very, very good rating. Is he like that then? Is he lightning quick?
So sharp, yeah.
He's not 93 and...
He's not 93?
I don't think he's a 93.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's very acceleration is so sharp.
Yeah.
When you're talking about top speed, Joe's up there. Joe's quite quick.
Up there.
He's
what's my pace? Like 80?
Joe Willock, 75 pace.
No. We're gonna have to stop playing FIFA, I think, if these things carry on.
Go on, Joe. Go on. What are you saying about your pace rating? You were going to say something there.
The people who are doing the ratings on FIFA need to maybe look at people's high speeds or something. Get more data on players before they rate them instead of just sitting back and just rating them.
He's not happy, Callum, is he?
He's so frustrated, but it's almost as if it's people picking it that don't understand football. Do you know what I mean? Because Yeah, he's quick and 70. I think even the card rating is a bit disrespectful, to be honest.
Joe
Especially
Willock,
when there's players that are like 90 odd, whatever. Do you know what I mean? We're not saying like he should be 90s, but at least high 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got Alan Saint-Maximin 93, Miguel Almiron 89, Ryan Fraser 88. Then if we want your ratings, Callum Wilson's 82, Joe Willock 75. So, but they did get that. You agree, Callum, the quickest player, Alan Saint-Maximin. Where does he rank in terms of quickest players that you've ever played with in your career? Because you played with a lot of quick players.
He's up there. Like I say, he's sharp off the mark. One of the quickest players I played with was a guy in my youth team called Ashley Kane. He was like so quick, like lightning quick. Unfortunately, I don't think he kind of got to where he fulfilled his potential. But yeah, I'd say he's the quickest. But in terms of professionally, Alan's probably next, I'd say.
Okay. Next, I'm going to do a head-to-head between you two now. Who has the better dribbling stat, Callum Wilson or Joe Willock? What are you saying?
Wilson, obviously.
Obvious one for you, Joe, yeah?
Yeah.
There's not a lot in it. Joe Willock 72, Callum Wilson 76. They've gone with.
It's crazy stuff.
Is that right then, Callum? What would you say? Who would you have gone for?
No, Joe's obviously a different kind of player.
Yeah.
He's a midfielder, so dribbling you'd probably add to more of a striker. But even the ratings are so low. 82 pace is disrespectful on my name, you know. There wasn't that much to game for the weekend, Joe, and I was going down the wing and stuff, you know what I mean?
Let's talk about Joe, Callum, quickly, because obviously he looks to have settled into Newcastle really well, scoring some important goals for Newcastle. What's Joe Willock like to play alongside?
He's one of them players, you know, he loves scoring goals. So he's got that hunger that a striker has, and he wants to do well. He's still young, I feel. He's got a lot more to give in the game, you know. He's a great addition to our team this season. And yeah, he keeps getting in the right place at the right time, you know. So I think all he can keep doing is doing what he's doing, working hard, keep his head down, and he'll have a good career.
Joe, a lot of players go out and have loan moves when they're younger. Some loan moves work, some don't. How tough was it moving from London up to Newcastle? It's obviously a long way, different, you know, teammates, culture, and everything. And how much have you enjoyed settling in at Newcastle? Because you seem to be loving playing for Newcastle.
Yeah, I mean, I was hungry to get out, you know, and prove myself. So when the opportunity came to join Newcastle, it was sort of a no-brainer. And then when I got up here and I sort of got involved with the lads, I started to meet a few different players and started to speak to them. You know, it made it really easy for me to settle in. And then, yeah, as you said, I'm enjoying my football at the moment. I'm still trying to push on and show what I can do more throughout 90 minutes and stuff. So, yeah, I still got a few objectives that I want to achieve while here. And yeah, I'm enjoying every moment I'm having at Newcastle at the moment.
Next up, who has the best shooting at Newcastle?
Probably Murph, man.
Yeah, I'd say he's very, very technically good, ain't he?
Yeah, shooting.
Yeah, left foot, right foot. He takes free kicks with his left foot and they're going in top corner and stuff. So, you know, he surprised me when I come here about his finishing.
Did he?
Yeah.
Surprised you in a good way, yeah.
Yeah, I think he was taking free kicks outside the box with mannequins with his left foot and they were flying in top corner and I was thinking, is this kid right foot, left footed and he
really?
Right as well. So I was like, yeah.
Well, they haven't given it to Murph. They've given it to a player on 77, best at shooting.
77? Someone like Almiron, maybe?
No. Callum Wilson, best at shooting at Newcastle, 77. You didn't say yourself, Callum.
No, I'm stay humble, you know.
You wanted to say yourself, didn't you? You're looking.
Everyone knows it, but I just don't say it. I'm joking.
Are you happy with that one? Top of the list for that?
Nice stat for a striker, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You can't be too surprised with that, though, because that is your game, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm top goal scorer, ain't it? So.
Joe, you had to get that in, didn't you? You had to get that in.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you have to get that in, man.
Joe, what's he like playing alongside Callum? He says top goal scorer there. FIFA have him as the highest rated on shooting. Do you go along with that?
Yeah, Callum, as I said before when I came here, someone that I was looking at, you know, looking to play with, happy to come and link up with. Obviously, he's a goal scorer. He's hungry to score, and he's someone that I look up to a lot, you know.
Oh, I love that. Next up, now this is a good question. Who has the best agility at Newcastle on FIFA 21? Unbelievable rating of 95 for agility.
Yeah, it has to be Alan.
It's not. Alan Saint-Maximin 90. There's a player on 95.
Agility 95. Fraser.
It is Ryan Fraser. Lads, listen to this. Put it into perspective. He's got the highest agility in the Premier League, and in the whole game, only Neymar has better agility. That is in the entire game, and he's 96. So he's only one higher than Ryan Fraser. Joe, what do you make of that? That's an unbelievable rating, isn't it?
Geezer that's doing these stats up. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, to be fair, he's got good agility.
Yeah, but not 95.
He might have 95, but they need to put in proportion. I don't understand why they don't put things in proportion.
I wouldn't say he's like 5 more than Alan. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I wouldn't say he has more agility than Messi, but I'll say he's got good agility. You know what I mean?
Yeah. A friend of yours as well, Callum. Someone who came from Bournemouth as well. How was that coming? Obviously, having familiar faces when you signed, and is that? Do you think that stat is a bit kind to him, or would you give him that?
Yeah, you know, he's so small, so he's got low centre of gravity, and he can change direction so quick.
Yeah.
But you know, Alan can as well, and
Yeah.
I'm sure that other players can. So, like Joe says, I think 95, but then everyone else being like 90s and below.
Yeah. Okay. Final question: who is the only player to have 5-star skills on the Newcastle team?
Alan.
Yeah. That answers it straight away, Joe. What I want to ask is, he seems to be such a great player, a sort of showboat, a very technically gifted player. Is he like that all the time in training? Does he pull off some sort of outrageous skills in training as well?
Yeah, I think that it's not like something that he's putting on. I feel like that's him. Like,
Is
whether
it?
he's training, whether you go play five-a-side with him or anything he does, he does it like sort of showboating himself. But I feel like, yeah, he's a flary player,
Yeah. Is he the best player in training by a long way? Best technically gifted player, Callum, would you say?
In terms of dribbling and skills and stuff like that, like Joe says, he does it every day. So it's not nothing that you're not used to. It just gets magnified when he does it in a match, because you don't often see it. But we train with him every day. He's doing it. He's making people look silly, really. It's like his playground on the training pitch, really. And he's definitely one of the best. He's the best player that I've played with in terms of dribbling attributes and just taking on players and flair and stuff like that.
Love it. Lads, that concludes it. Did you enjoy that, Callum? Thoughts on the ratings before we go?
Yeah, some of the ratings, they're not the best, really, to be honest. But it is what it is. FIFA obviously needs to step up. They have had lockdown and stuff, so they've got plenty of time on their hands to get them a little bit more accurate. So,
Joe, do you echo that from Callum? Not happy with the ratings?
No, I think it's a scandal, to be fair.
Scandal, wow.
To be fair, I feel like they just need to get more data on each player, take more time out.
Okay, fair enough. Lads, I really enjoyed that. Thank you very much for your time. That, of course, was FIFA Versus with Joe Willock and Callum Wilson in partnership with EA Sports FIFA 21. Cheers, boys.